How you guys doing tonight? Here, I'm done here. Yay! How you guys doing? So, I am your cat host, the Cat Knight, and we're going to be doing some Elder Scrolls Online, getting ourselves into dungeons. We have 2 more to finish on our Elder Dominion quest line. Finishing up some of the, what was it? Tempest Island and Selene's Web. That's right. As always, I am on baby duty, so if the little one gets up and screams, we may have to cut off stream shortly. But we're going to be taking a guildy group into game here. Going through some of these dungeons here. It may seem a little bit old hat on some of this, but honestly, we haven't found too many of these dungeons put out on YouTube with an updated guide anywhere. Like, most people don't even know what the bosses do. They just know they have the DPS and tank most times. Alright, looks like we have a full group. Tall. Really impressive. It's kicking more an hour done. Susan is in the very top of the tree. Ah, that voice. Too bad I can't share those old ones.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hello.
I only have a tank that's that worthy. Is that okay?
Oh, do you want to try doing the DPS?
Should I try?
I can work on your builder. What are you doing anyways? You're doing a Dragonite?
I think you're on mute, Herf.
Oh. So, fix that real quick.
Are you muted?
So I'm talking, but I didn't
Testing,
hear him.
testing, 1, 2.
I'm
Keep
not.
talking, I'm not hearing him.
Testing, testing, 1, 2.
I'm not hearing them either on here.
Yeah, great.
Do I have the volume turned up for him? Yeah, I do.
Yep, thank you.
I don't hear him.
You can hear him?
Nope.
Oh.
I hate this headset at times.
Bird likes to do that once in a while.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna guess while we fix this crap of Discord here. Like, it's not recognizing my thing once in a while. And of course it's not showing up, so gotta fix it one quick. Keeps on beeping in and out like it's trying to detect it. Yeah, it's just not detecting it at all for some reason. Take a look here. Nope, that's PC. That's 35. Oh, did the cord get jacked up? That's probably why. God damn it. Yep, that's why. Kids and cords jacking up shit. Love my kids to death, but they really killed things. Just in general. You know, I do love the braided cords, but like when they start tangling, they tangle. And they're expensive to replace. There, that's fixed. This should fix it now. That should have fixed it. What are you doing to me here? Like onto a virtual mic in line virtual cable too. What the fuck is going on with that? Mosaro and Giuliano's. This is so freaking annoying. God damn it. Sorry guys, just trying to figure out why this mic just suddenly decided to kill itself. Like it's just dead. Well, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna see if I can find a fix for this real quick. Da, 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 da. Alright, guys. I'm gonna try doing a reboot here, and we'll get ourselves back into it. If we can't get sound in, then they're not gonna be able to hear me, but I'll be able to talk to them either way. So hopefully that'll go through. Just annoying PC issues with this. I've probably got to replace this cord as well. I might stop at Best Buy tomorrow and just see if I can get one. It's not the best use of the money, but fuck it. I just want to get this thing fixed. Kids have been yanking on this cord forever, and I think it's about at the end of its life. And it's just a simple cord, too. Like, it's micro USB. How you doing, Lex? Oh, well, we'll get ourselves into the dungeons either way. Again, nothing too bad. It just means that they won't be able to hear us when we're doing stuff. Please work. Please work. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Nope. I've been lost too much in Fallout 4 in the last couple weeks. I want to fish it, but it's taking so long. Oh, God. Hi, dear Marilla. Nope. Yeah, this thing has to be dead. It's plugged in, everything's working here, but just nothing on this right now. I'm just gonna have to replace the cord tomorrow. It really bums me out though. These are a good pair of headphones. Kids destroy everything though. And it's always on the cords of these damn things too. Like, everything else is fine. It's just the cord that I'm using is so jacked up. Fuck. And buying the same cord again is expensive, too. That's the other issue. Like, they made it replaceable, which is good. But then I took a look at the price for the cords, because I kind of realized the kids were destroying it. And they were like 40 to 50 bucks. Yeah, it's just not coming back. It's not recognizing it at all. Oh, I'll be able to hear them. I just won't be able to say anything back. Because I have no mic going through that. Actually. One thing I can do. This is going to be a little weird. I'm going to try this, though. Because I have a working mic right here. This might work. You can't hear me live on the stream. I know. So what we're going to try to do is I'm going to try running Discord on my stream PC, which has a good working mic. And muting it so you guys on stream don't hear it there. And so I don't get, like, feedback of it. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to hear it back on my other end here. This is going to be weird. Let's try it, though. Can I be logged in two Discords? Oh, my cell phone. Yeah, that's true. But can I be connected to multiple voice chats at once? That's the key. That's the kicker. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. Yeah, this is weird as hell.
Yeah.
Your voice has been disconnected because you're connected to another location.
Yeah, even if you have...
Damn it. This was almost too smart. Fuck. But the problem is I gotta hear you guys too. That's the other issue. Fuck. Yeah, I can hear you in Discord here, but just a minute. I'll get my phone. This is how you solve technical issues, guys. Fuck this. Nope, this breaks it too. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, well, we've tested that out. That doesn't do shit. God damn it. Yeah, it's just an issue. You need another PC. That's... Nope. That doesn't work.
Should. You gotta kill it also down by the clock though. On the computer or else it stays logged in. Oh, now I'm coming straight through. Got me coming right through on the stream now.
Yep, because I'm playing on stream now. Alright guys, I gotta get started. We've waited long enough here. We gotta get through this. And it's Tempest Island, and it's Celine's Web. We shouldn't need it too much. But at least you guys get to hear them. I hate this thing.
Easy runs, but I'm gonna mute the stream just because it just the delay is too much.
No worries. Actually, I could probably mute their audio too, so you guys don't have to hear it while I'm messing around with things there. So sorry for the delays there, guys. Sorry for not talking to you. We're gonna get through ourselves into a dungeon here. Actually, let me do that real quick. I'm gonna run them directly through my headset, so you guys don't. Well, actually, can I? Shit. I don't think I can do that anymore. Yeah, if this isn't working, I can't.
Of course, you want to do the hardest one first. Tempest Island.
It's just the longest one.
This one's easy.
I hate that final fight, really.
Yeah, just to show you what's going on here as well, guys. Playback devices. Aganto. My G, you see my Logitech ones aren't showing up?
It might actually be in the Discord settings, Herf.
No, it's not the Discord settings. Yeah. Yeah, my Logitech G series are just not showing up.
Because your microphone's working fine. It's got to be something to do with
Whoa, wait, are we already in the dungeon?
Yeah, he's moved up into Tempest Island already.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Testing. Nope.
Sorry.
Nope. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Issue is always, as always.
Name that. Oh, now he's back. Okay.
What? Wrong one. Looks like someone did Clockwork City. I mean, not Clockwork City, but whatchamacallit?
Oh, my pet.
Oh no, the title.
Yeah, I cleared Beha.
Nice. I tried with a few other people. Like,
Yeah, there's a door now. Okay.
Couldn't get past the.
I'm gonna stop messing around with it. We're gonna start getting into it. I'm gonna talk over these guys a few times here as well, because they can't hear me. But that's kind of what it is. Yeah, it's just got the core needs to be repaired. I'm running a dual box system here, so you guys can hear me fine here. But the box that runs the actual streams, the game itself, that's where it's messed up. 3, 2. How you guys doing? We're going to be doing Tempest Island tonight with a couple guildies. I currently don't have good voice communication to them, so this video might end up talking over them 1 or 2 times. Hopefully that's not going to be too much of an issue here. However, we're going to go over some of the bosses, dungeon, shortcuts in this dungeon, how to get through it, and just basic Tempest Island stuff here. Hope you enjoy. This is going to finish out part of our AD dungeon tour here. Hope you've been enjoying the series so far. Let's go. Something good as well that I can say is like if you want to make sure your group is with you and there's other issues like this, the Ready Finder is just a godsend. You can communicate non-verbally. I'm having too much issue. So you clear these guys out here. Marines are able to come up, get a foothold on the beach. Start taking the island here. It's also kind of weird. Like, the only naval force I've seen in ESO has been Aldari Dominion. I also gotta eat our food.
Soon, I'll be dead, and you'll be back to where you started, with nothing.
I ate my last food. I have 15 minutes left on it.
So let's charge our weapon
Are
here.
you Magica?
Yeah, Magica. That's about it.
You got an hour, you good?
You assured us you could handle these foolish.
Okay, first boss, guys. Coming in on this one here. You're gonna pull it when you pull this mob here. Typically, your group
We can't allow them any farther into these caves.
just needs to handle the ads, but we're gonna take all of them here. So, her big thing is that right there. You see that? You gotta make sure she faces away from the group. She does damage with it, she stuns with it, it goes through block. Even as a tank, you should see that red and move your feet. She does that major strike as well. C2. Most tanks that shouldn't kill. She moves back a little bit as well. But if you're low on health and you don't block, you can face some damage on that one. As always, avoid the red if you can.
Get this lore book.
Yep.
Really need to invest in some spell power pots.
Me?
Oh me.
Look. Check in here. Just nerd. Usually check in there for a chest. Yeah, simple pulls on this one. Should be anything too major here. I'm not trying to do anything tricky. Achievement unlocked. Okay, Valorant Stormcaller. Next boss. Everyone's ready.
You'll die before I let you touch the conduit stone.
Got a little bit too close here. I double called it. Okay, so he summons a lightning avatar. As you can see, you also have lightning move around the area here. There's no really controlling where the lightning goes. The Stormcaller you can taunt, though. You can also do some of the same moves that the Valorant can do. You can also stun you if you don't block in the right time. Block those moves. You can just go ahead and stay in the red for that little lightning, so it doesn't. You don't chase it all over. And taunt the extra ad. That's it. Also, DPS. Make sure you do target that ad. That ad can add to your frustration if you don't kill it quick. But it has very low HP, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue if you're laying down good AoE. How you doing, Seth? I always check under for a chest if there is one. Now the thing that really upsets me is there's not like an option to just push people off. Like you can knock them off there, but then they just come back and like get all pissed with you.
I think with certain knockback moves, like the bow knockback ability, draining attack, you can knock them back sometimes and kill them.
You can knock them back, but they don't die. They just go to the bottom there and can't get back up, and they either reset, or they eventually come back up later and leave you in combat. That's kind of the issue there. I mean, if it did actually have fall damage, it'd be so freaking broken, but I would love to see it.
Okay.
Like, you just level up your character by knocking people off the edge. Most MMOs don't actually make NPCs face the same falling damage that players do. Because most times in MMOs, NPCs have really, really bad pathing. Now, note that what I'm doing here as well, because I haven't worked with this group dynamic before. I am taunting a bit more than I normally would with a group. But as I get more confidence here, I'm starting to use my abilities more and just not bothering to taunt. To go more with DPS. Because I know they can handle themselves. And even with dungeon groups, you should do that. Like, always make sure you do your standard, okay, this is a tank, you taunt, type thing. And then get a feel how the group works. Then kind of veer off into other methods. Like, right now, I gotta feel that Pavi can heal me out pretty good if I get too low. And that Gamer and Brahmi can keep themselves alive. Now. Alright, guys. Next one here. Yorosoro the Speaker. Not a bad one. Bit of a Nightblade. Everyone's ready. You do have ads which can confuse it. She drops his AoE. Geosteel Tornado. And she uses that major ability as well. Range fight is a little bit better. But most of the stuff isn't too bad. You can get out of the red fairly easy. Gotta avoid the stuff. You gotta avoid the red that she tosses down. That's just a AoE dot that's just gonna keep on ticking on you. And the Steel Tornado and the major hit, you can block through pretty easily if you can't get out of them.
Got a chest here.
Yep. These chests look a little weird in this dungeon.
Immediate.
exhaust.
What's that?
So the game does. Ooh, master chest. You walked right past her.
I think he was bashing at it.
I was bashing at it.
Crap. Got it.
Yay! So we get our master chest. Jolting necklace.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, those guys got toasted.
Alright, Mr. Stonefist. Let's go say hi.
Pleasure.
Okay, cool thing on this one, he summons those Storm Actrox. He summons that hand. And he does that to you. Really reminiscent of the, giants in Skyrim. Boom! With that big stomp that he does. Now the hand isn't anything too big. It'll stun you, it'll damage you. You do want to stay out of it. Normally, I just face tank it because trying to get out of it sometimes is a little risky. Come here, guys. Come here. Your group should be able to take the ads out fairly easy. See, it comes up way too quick to get a good roll dodge out unless you're really far back. And if you look for it, you can move back. Now this is his enrage phase. You just gotta keep on damaging. Just constant damage. As you can see, one of our guys died because he was a little too far back from the group heals. So typically you just want to get around him, heal up, and you should be able to get through that fairly adequately. Toss out extra heals to other players that's needed. That's one of the reasons, though, that, like, the fight trains you to stay back, but during that last phase, you actually want to kind of crash in and get close. Hey, Batman. Did I know Bob Ross is live? I know that PAX is live and Games Done Quick is live. SP and K-Winner are trying to do FH with pugs. Not going well. Oh, sorry.
Heavy stack over here.
Yeah, if I wasn't on baby duty, I might do Falkroth Hold, but I already had the plan to get this done. And secondly, if my daughter starts crying, I'd hate to get myself committed in Falkroth and then have to leave. Oh, it's just ugh. Someone's streaming about Bros, the Joy Painting. Yeah, I don't buy one. Alright, next boss is after this pole here. He gets tangled up with all these other mobs. Same as a lot of the other ones here. See, he almost always gets pulled in this. Standard two-hander. He does chain you. That break free does cause a little bit of annoyance. Because you're trying to block that, you want to have some stamina. Those arms sharp help though. So yeah, chain and uppercut are the two major things you have to watch out for. Break free as soon as you can. Make sure to do heavy attacks between so you have some stamina. DPS can be as close as they want, not have much issue. Let's move on to the next one. It is the pledge, unfortunately, too. I would only go for the single chain. I wouldn't even go for hard mode in that.
I remember seeing the trouble you guys had doing hard mode on Valkyrie's Hold before.
Alright, so just to give a way that you can get through this a little bit quicker, is you can actually stealth through a lot of this here. You have to be very careful how to do it, though. This skips about a couple good groups here. We just have one more to get up here as well. You can actually stealth by this one here, but for the cheese method we're gonna do, it's good to have this area so you can work with it.
I need healing.
You definitely want to take the Storm After knockout as well. Cheese method, yes. Okay, so. Storm Reeve Neridan. Oh, somebody aggroed. Okay. Hard mode, yay! Okay, Storm Reeve Neridan. Resetting after we got a bad pull on this first time. So explain to these guys, we all have to move as a group. The important thing with this boss is she will charge at the furthest person from her, not in her AoE range. Okay? Second, there is a cheese method to this. I'm showing you this to you so Zos can hopefully fix this in the future. But if you want to use it, go ahead. Now, we're going to go ahead and show it off though. Now everyone move together. Back off.
Holy.
I'm not sure why we came back out.
Move in, move out. Move in, move out.
Yep. There we go.
And now you see why you're not supposed to get too far.
Oh, I see. He's doing cheese mode. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, so let's show that again. Important to show how that mess.
I love the clouds.
Yeah, so this shows how you cheese it and why it's important to stay close. She will go for anyone that's outside of her AoE range. Stay close to the tank. Become one with the tank. Back here. Stack up.
Holy.
I'm not sure if I like this method.
They'll learn it.
Interesting use on the reflective scales. Oh crap, I can revive.
Yep, so let's show that one more time, guys. This isn't a hard method here, but it does take time to learn it.
To the door, okay.
So right about there. I'm actually going to change something here. Just to make this even more cheesy. Actually, though, that's one thing I don't want to do. The dual wield ability, quick cloak, you want to keep on.
could have swore I was out of that.
Brammy. Again, Brammy didn't move up.
Yeah. But I was trying to res people.
I know you're trying to res people. But
Sorry.
you've got to res them
I'm not
inside the
catching
red.
this yet.
It was my fault. I died. Oh my god, my throat.
Decent method is justified. Yep, we're gonna get this.
Basically, what we're trying to do is hold her in the doorway so that we can avoid the crowds.
Yep. Alright guys, doing a quick edit part here because kind of explain this new method here to this party here. We're explaining a cheese method, a Storm Reeve here, and you can take this or you can not do this, but basically the method's always the same. She will charge the furthest person in the group, and she has a nasty AoE ability that will kill almost everyone but the tank that, and also do a knockdown. There's also little clouds that go around here harassing everyone while we do this, and she has a lot of health. Basic cheese method here is you pull her out to this area here. Tank wants to be the furthest one back. DPS and heals want to be closer, so she charges the tank, not your DPS, not your heals. Outside of that, anytime that she's doing the red, you kind of want to move back out of the red, come back in after she's done the red. If you have to res anyone, wait until after she does her AoE, and then come back and just res them up. Make sure to be by her side while you res them as well. Don't res way back here, out of her range, and then expect to get back close. That's just going to make her charge at you, possibly kill you, or something else like that. Let's make sure our group is ready. Good, everyone's ready. Okay, while they're beside her, get back. Hey, Jordan. They're getting it, though. See? They're getting it. Hopefully this means you guys are going to get it, too, when you use this method. Watch for that red. You don't even want to... too far. They got it much better there.
I think I'm starting to get it.
I think we just gotta be like more up on the steps in the door.
Sorry, guys. Got to reset real quick. Now, the other reason I like using this cheese method, more so to show this off, is because it shows you exactly what the mechanics on this boss are. She will do an AoE that will kill everyone in the area of it. You got to stay out of it. How do you stop her from charging you with that one shot as well? Well, you simply got to be close to her. She doesn't charge you unless you're the furthest person from her. That's the yin-yang in this. You got to be close enough that she doesn't charge you, but you got to run out whenever she does her AoE. That's the trick. Hopefully this time is going to be the last time. In front of the tank.
You got caught in AoE.
Yeah, that's the other issue here. The lip of it, if she can't see me, she can't charge me.
Same mechanic you would normally do, it's just because we're doing it in the doorway, we're avoiding the clouds.
Yeah, we're slightly avoiding the clouds here.
Oh crap.
No, DPS heals. Everything that you should be doing is watching her feet. Watch those feet. As soon as you see the red coming, start running.
I've got 6 fingers, man, so it makes it hard to heal, turn around, and all these other things.
Nope, ran too far back.
That was working, though.
This time I think we're going to go straight in and do the regular method here instead of doing the cheese method, just so you can see that regular fight.
This is the method I know. Makes it easy.
I've never done combat.
A healer up. Gonna nail me, man. Told you. Time. You're in the same corner, weren't you?
opposite to the opposite.
Now the reason
side.
that you might want to do that cheese method is these AoE dust clouds here can really mess up a group. Like, you're not going to get heals off, you're not going to get reses off the more that these come in.
Can't see it.
But that also can save a run too. Like, if you're looking to do hard mode and you keep on having issues with it. See that? That's exactly what kills you with this.
No cardinals.
Ah, there you are. You're in the middle of the floor. Well, that's the healer.
It goes through block.
I think I got that res off, didn't I? Nope.
Yep, here she goes.
One of the other big things is you gotta try and avoid the clouds too. So they
Yep.
put a debuff on you.
Now, I can go ahead and fight this all day, but I think we prefer to get other people up. Yep. Furthest person away.
Cloud. Okay. Should just let her res everybody.
Yeah, rezzing in this is a pain in the ass because you have to contend with her and the clouds. If you move too far away,
They won't see you though.
now a big thing you can do here.
I don't think I have chat bubbles on.
Oh,
As a tank, it's that.
Over here.
yeah.
Crap.
Oh wow.
You can also dodge, roll, or block it. If you can, you might live.
Get res?
I don't have the res option. Not good.
Kill it there. Best to win. The res option. You guys res. Might have just been a second short.
Why is he here? One sec. Let me do the UI.
Where we're fighting, we were fighting on the other side, but I didn't notice you went randomly.
This dungeon is always a pain.
I reloaded my UI. It works now.
Might have to just restart this one. Screw it.
I got it.
What program we use? We use OBS. Yeah, so let's reset that one and explain that all over again, guys, just so we can make a good clip for it. Ah, great.
Oh, snap.
Okay, guys, we're gonna try to get through this last boss here. We're taking several attempts getting ourselves coordinated to do this. It does take a bit of coordination to do this. Now, the important thing is to remember, again, the AoE will one-shot almost anyone but the tank, and also knock you down on the ground. The ground, little puffs of air that are going around will also knock you around. But more importantly, she'll also charge the furthest person in the group. So everyone has to keep moving. You want to keep her in melee range. And then after a while, she's going to start charging people if you get too far. So you want to move in and out, in and out. She's giving you red AoE. You want to be out of it. When you're not, you want to be close in. So get out. Get in. See, she's trying to move back to the furthest person from the group. Typically, you can use that to your advantage, tanks. You can also dodge roll slightly before she charges at you and avoid it.
I had a lag there.
And problem here again is if you lose somebody, it's extremely difficult to get them back up because of all these cloud parts going around.
Clouds here.
You want to be watching her feet and watch those puff of clouds. So puff the clouds will actually move you back into the red if you don't watch it. Yep, I saw that person dying.
Just live here and self cloud here. Knock me down.
You move right back into it.
I didn't even see the red circle until it was too late. Just magically appeared.
Nope. Do the movable avoid the stuns? Nope. They go right through movable. one person dying in this will just kill the DPS run on it. Good game to us. I know they make boss mechanics that just ignore your regular stuff.
So they go right through the potions of immovability.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang.
That are unavoidable stun. Folks are changing gear. Probably should check mine. Hopefully you don't have any reses. Doing a ready check. Alright guys, Storm, Reeve, Nearden.
Wait. I think I'm out of food. I think I just ran out of food. Yeah, I just ran out of food. Crap.
I got some melon stuff here for you.
1 minute guys, bathroom, while we're waiting on this. Always have your food ready, guys.
Get some?
I gotta give you at least something. Alrighty, thank you.
Alright guys, Storm Reeve, Nearden, take 2,100. We've done this boss a few times here. Showed the cheese method. Hopefully this time we're going to kill it without any deaths though. Again, avoid the red. Come back in. Be aware that the clouds of smoke around here will knock you around if you let them get close. It's a little bit like a bullet hell in this dungeon.
And knock you right back into the red circle.
Yep. Knocks you right back in. You can walk out of the red though. And you can also survive her charge, which is almost a one-shot for most standard DPS. If you have about 20k, I believe, you can survive it. Now, this is the cheese location. If you wanted to, you could run down the stairs there. As long as you don't move too far, you avoid any puffs of smoke.
super bad. Start its on.
Reses you want to do right after she does her knockback. And hopefully you don't have gust of wind getting in the way. If you have toe dipping into it though, you're probably going to get yourself killed. Don't stun me, don't stun me. Clutch! And somebody dies anyways. Yeah, you want to have your camera all the way back so you can see where these gusts are coming from too. There's no point to try resing when you see too many gusts around you.
That wasn't nice.
See, I want to move her. Like I want to move her over here. Those guys are all close, so guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to stand here. Take the hit.
Oh, come on.
Almost.
A little bit of cheese method there. Got everyone back up. And alive again.
Not that time.
So this fight could probably be called like flirting with danger.
Industrial OP.
Oh, yes, that rescue at the last second. That's corrosive armor there. Reduces all damage taken to about a 4% of your max health. This is where it gets tricky, though. You gotta start looking back. Seeing where these gusts are, watching her feet.
Holy moly, what was that? Let's talk about that recap.
Don't you kill my healer. Don't you dare kill my healer. Move her back here a little bit.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, that sucks.
You can get him here. You can finish him.
Only 1 million.
She's gonna charge me.
I don't know where the healer is.
I can see her.
Wait, that. Wait. Oh, you're lucky. Oh, she's over there.
Oh man, I just got up.
Move back in, guys.
This boss does not give you a chance.
Turn this around. Yay! Again, one of the reasons this is such a hard dungeon. Oh, food's almost going there. It's because all this stuff going on at the same time. And if somebody dies, resing is almost impossible.
Phew.
Whee!
Huzzah.
So that's Storm Reef Neared. Hopefully you guys learned something on that. There's both the cheese method.
Does anyone have the want to trade the medium for the
Sorry. There's also the there is the cheese method here where you go back and forth.
Medium training.
Back and forth, avoiding the gusts and keeping her here. But then there's the regular method too. You can also kind of work the mechanic as well. If the tank moves away while everyone else stays close, the tank will most likely be charged. But it's not a guarantee. It seems to be a little bit RNG. If anyone is away from her melee range, she will charge anyone. If you see her doing that animation where she's getting ready to charge somebody, roll dodge. It's probably the only way you're going to live unless you have enough health to help somehow survive it. Anyways, that's Tempest Island, guys. Hope you learned something. Hope it helps a little bit more getting through this dungeon. I know this is probably one of the most annoying non-DLC dungeons out there, but hey, enjoy it. Yay! Also, let's take a look at some of the sets here while we're here. Near-Done Stunning Staff. Magicka, spell damage. When you activate a class ability, you have 50% chance to, shrine yourself with Torrent of Shock. To closest enemies with 12 meters for 1 second every 6 seconds. Not great. I haven't seen a set that or a build that actually uses this, but it's at least something. Storm Master set. I don't know why we got a restoration staff in this, but it's weapon critical, weapon damage. When you deal critical damage of fully charged heavy attacks, your light attacks deal an additional 17k shock damage for 20 seconds. Not bad. Probably better for a Sork, if anything. And the heavy sets. Max health, spell resistance. When you block an attack, you have 50% chance to charge your arms, causing the next bash to deal an additional 6,610 shock damage, and increasing your spell resistance by 6,000 for 6 seconds. Also, notice it doesn't have a cooldown to it. So if you ever want to make a bash set, that's what you probably use. And finally, Stormfist. Stamina recovery, and when you deal damage, you have 10% chance to create a Thunderfist to crush enemies with 180-79 shock damage, 1 second for 3 seconds, and then a final 9,960 physical damage when the fist closes. This will occur every 8 seconds. Probably used more on Sorks than anyone else. I see both Magicka and Stamina versions using this for PvP. Not going to say it's overpowered, but it just seems to be a little bit of meta for them. Anyway, that's some of the sets you can get inside of this dungeon, Tempest Island. Hope you enjoyed. Let's link some stuff here.
Oh, he's just got the medium. Yeah, right.
Yes?
Oh well.
What do you want the heavy for?
I'm just collecting.
511?
For my tank mainly.
Oh, I wouldn't use Stormfist on tank.
Yeah, I know, but I mainly use heavy.
Man, I can't wait for it to stream ESO again and get fiber internet. Nice.
That's always nice.
I don't think anyone needs this.
Anything I can do for you?
In a sec, I'm gonna travel to my house, my friend's house, to break down some stuff.
Hey, Hamburger. Sorry I'm late, I'm a failure. Don't worry about it, Hamburger. Also, my daughter hasn't cried yet, so I'm kind of happy. Implies that she's not going to be waking up for the end of the stream here, I hope. I hope. We'll probably get through Celine's, and we may call it a night here. Simply because I got to get up early in the morning. I was hoping to get a battlegrounds here, but we took a little longer than expected. That's fine, though. Like, the technical issues in the start really messed me up.
And in doubt, we can find a hero.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm hoping I can get my audio issues fixed for tomorrow as well.
I've never seen that other method either, though.
Yeah, that cheese method's nice. Unfortunately, if I had better
I understand your concerns, but think of the potential rewards. These woods have long been rumored to house a powerful forest spirit.
There's something off about these Bosmer. Something wild, feral. Are you sure they just won't attack us?
How are we to get past these Bosmer
I
if they
just
try to
realized
stop
my
us?
Stormfist
We
mass
have
has training.
visitors, it seems. Perhaps they can be assistance.
I can give you my infused.
While we wait here, I'm gonna get a drink.
Sure.
But yeah, showing off that method a little hard given the
Travel to me?
lack of
Oh, okay.
what do you call it? Lack of communication, lack of TeamSpeak to describe it. It's a lot easier to say it than it is to type it. So I was probably being unclear when I was explaining that.
Travel to the other side.
Feel a little bit bad, but hey, people learn this stuff too. Yeah, we already did Tempest Island. AKA the annoying one. Yeah. One of the most annoying normal dungeons out there.
Oh. One sec, hero. You wanted to trade? Or do you want to do it after? One sec, I gotta unlock it. Alright, try again. Alrighty. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Food check.
Food check.
You just took some, so be good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I know mine ran out, so.
Looks like I'm gonna use my merchant for a second. Get rid of some of these stuff in my inventories.
How you guys doing? We're gonna do dungeon tonight. We're gonna do Celine's Web, the last of the Eldari Dominion dungeons, and the end of the Eldari Dominion dungeon tour that we've been doing. This bosses in here aren't anything too difficult. The hardest one was probably doing Tempest Island. Interesting stuff going on in this one though, and probably has one of the best meta DPS helms for PvP out there. So let's go take a look. Hey, doing Kazuma? Alex, man, thanks for the follow, man.
Who the hell would follow this shit?
Everyone, let's talk, let's talk. We come in peace. These are my daggers of peace. Please accept them with your gut. Look, you're all pieces now. You're peaceful. Can I have some gold? No, Kazuma. You earn it like everyone else. And especially if you're Khajiit, you steal. You steal and you learn how to like gold. Honestly, why do you need gold anyways? You're an Argonian? Well, then you sell mud like all the other Argonians.
Heavy sack.
Oh, heavy sacks.
Heavy sack over here.
I got stuck at every goddamn route in this dungeon.
Kill them.
Yes, mistress.
Tree thing, Caramarin. First dungeon boss here. As you can see here, he pulls us in, and then he does an AoE with bats. As every two-handed user does, he swings it around, and then he does like a major hit. Yep, block it, and you're good. He's really he's more of a mini boss than anything else, but he still gives you set items too.
Oh no, the bats one.
That's it. Yeah, all he's doing here is just showing you what the final boss is going to do.
Not be a hollow one. We've managed to.
Now, normally you're supposed to go left, but we could show off what happens when you go right.
Oh, I hate this parkour part. Kind of long for the book.
And if you can't handle this, you can always teleport the player.
Just travel the player. Run back. I hate playing hopscotch.
Yay, we get out of it. I like getting back out of that the normal way. Those guys, I guess, don't like it.
Away, right?
Who are you working for? Why a
Celine will make you pay!
I can do that as long as I need.
Mistress Celine forbids me from speaking!
So mean.
Death to you!
Tell us what we want.
I'm on a load screen.
Yep, she got stuck on the load screen. That's why you don't travel to player.
This will end when you tell us what we want to know.
Your alchemist and scout rocketing, nice.
Where is the forest spirit?
It hurts! It hurts!
Stop! You're shocking his nipples. Can't you see they're already erect?
Spirit.
No! Ah!
They're enough to cut diamonds. Stop it.
Everyone breaks. Tell us what you want to know.
They're chafing. Don't you have a heart, woman?
Who are you working
Mistress Celine forbids me from...
That's my fetish. You hate that Zoss never finished this story. They may finish these eventually here. Electrostimulation. Also, make sure to check before you jump down things. They like to hide heavy sacks and chests.
Geronimo?
Yep, right here. They didn't get it.
Heavy sack to the right.
Ooh, heavy sack.
Sheppy lewd. God damn it, Shep.
Oh, heavy sack right up here too.
What are we doing? We're talking about nipple, like, electrocution and heavy sacks and this thing.
Heavy sack here. Ooh, 10 rough ruby ash.
Yay. Okay, long claw. This boss is not really anything that hard, but the ads are. This is a reversed boss, I would say. Normally, you would kill ads and just try to kill them off as soon as possible, so you could kill the boss. This case, you actually want to control the mobs, not kill them, because they're going to keep on coming back. You just have to do it for this first part here. There we go. He's going to bring them back. He's going to keep bringing them back over and over again.
Celine blessed them with her gift, the gift of spirit. See their hunt begin anew.
And then you can actually fight Longclaw now. Now, Longclaw, the best thing you can do with him, line of sight him out of there if you have melee DPS. Stay out of his AoE here. And move his mobs away from the group. If you have AoE that can just one-shot these things, it's not too bad, too. But you see, like, as soon as the tank loses the aggro on one of them, you're kind of screwed. It's one of the reasons it's good to move them away from the group. But if you kill them, tank has to go and get aggro again. Come here, guys. Also, the traps around here are a little annoying. You can also...
There's also line of sight heals here.
Yeah. You can also go around here and undisarm them as well, to give yourself a little bit more, leeway here. But, yeah, that's Longclaw. Shouldn't be too hard there, though. Heavy sack.
Heavy sack?
Is it weird they still play Morrowind in the original Xbox? On the original Xbox, yeah, that's very weird. Normally people have moved up to PC by now. With mods.
I don't necessarily find it weird. I would do it too.
Well, I think most people would just use mods by now. That's all. Especially since Morrowind can run on like I think it could run a mobile phone could run Morrowind at this point. I understand like the nostalgia. I'm just saying you could get mods to make it run better too. Alright, one of the first mobs that are going to give you heebie-jeebies, Queen Akalea.
This ugly giant Horvor.
A Horvor, aka Tick. She summons ads throughout this. Kill the ads as you go through. Good AoE damage. I find fireworks best to deal with ticks. And she pops. That red AoE she has, just move it away from the group so you don't poison everyone else and kill the ads. We're gonna lead these people back to their investigation here, and we're gonna go find some other stuff over this way. Including more spiders, more Horvars.
Just waiting for the quest to catch up.
Just killing trash mobs.
Yeah, I'm doing that also.
Have you seen the Morrowind multiplayer mod? Yeah.
I gotta run back to the quest.
Seems interesting as well. And there's also Skywind too.
Okay. I think they're still working on Skywind.
Yeah, they're still working on it. I'm sure they're gonna hate themselves whenever TS6 is released or announced. I bet that is the one group of people that wishes like TES6 never gets released, at least for another decade. Like everyone else is wishing for it, they're just like, please no, we don't want to make another like Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion game. Just. I really like chests, guys.
Yeah, I'll pick it if no one else is gonna pick it.
Lock chests, B chests, C chests, D chests.
What? Alrighty, it's
bouncy chests, firm chests. Ah, stop beeping. Come on. Oh.
Is that your headphone jack that keeps disconnecting and reconnecting?
The USB.
Yes, mistress.
Sounds like a Windows 7 driver updating.
No, it's the core that's bad on it. Cleans Rangers. Okay, guys, foul hide. Big happy barrow. This bear isn't too big, but he's gonna summon some stranglers. He has this nasty knockback there. There we are. And he's gonna charge. Typically, if you can help it as a tank, you want to face him toward like a back area there. Oh, and that fear is also there too. There we go. So you can also take the charge head on. But the more still you can get him, the better off. I'm doing a terrible job at it today, though.
Drop AoE on.
And that fear again is made to make it so he can charge off in different areas. I think I got him a good area now, though. Tank and spank. The stranglers don't do that much, to be honest. As long as you keep them isolated to one area, you should be fine.
Keep them between here and here, and just have them going back through here.
Yep. You can find several areas you can keep them back into. This back cave is actually not too bad, but the problem is, like, if he turns at all, that's when he usually gets out of there.
I actually got him stuck up in the tree once.
Yeah, then you have to like range him down. It's a pain in the ass.
He bugged out, couldn't hit him.
Heavy sack.
That's too funny. Ooh, heavy sack. Walked right past it. First time.
Some awesome AWSM through Morrowind, my favorite TS game. YouTube guy called Zarek. Plays more multiplayer. Don't like his content too much, but those videos are interesting. Ah, okay. Okay, guys. Already started on this, but Menhir Many-Legs.
Celine protects. Celine destroys. Celine will rule all.
She summons spiders. A few other Bosmer. And cast spells. That's it. See? More spiders. Phantasmal spiders. And also fears. Like, fears seem to be like the one thing that does come in this dungeon a little bit much. Yep, there's that fear. You can block through it. You can also... I don't think you can bash her, actually. Oh, yep, you can. Kill her. Take her stuff. Enjoy. Let's move on to the last boss of the dungeon. Hey, a sec. Like, if I want to play a multiplayer game, I don't know. I mean, I probably do like Neverwinter. Neverwinter Nights, Neverwinter were pretty good. Oh, that reminds me to ask, guys. How many people are going to be getting Final Fantasy 15 for PC?
Yeah, I didn't mind Neverwinter.
Now, Neverwinter Nights, not Neverwinter. Neverwinter is an MMO that was just horribly
Probably not
implemented. Yeah, I'm gonna unplug this. Have it stop beeping on me like that.
Cheese mode, then buy 'em.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting Final Fantasy 15. The only issue is I'm going to have to get a PC upgrade. $170 gigabytes. Requires a TI-80 minimum. i7 core processor. Yeah, we need an upgrade. You don't like I can understand not liking some JRPGs. But like two of the best RPGs I know out there, Persona and Final Fantasy 15. I don't like 10, I don't like 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 though, I love watching it. And I kind of want to get it for PC just so I can experience it myself. But again, I have to get a PC upgrade to do it. But if I do, I'll stream it. The interesting thing, though, is it's going to have co-op. Well, it should have co-op. It's indicated that it's going to have co-op. We'll see. If they put all the work to PC version and they do not have co-op over the net, they've lost a huge market right there. You just can't stand the aesthetics. Ah, I understand that now. It's persophobia. Yep.
Nope, chest over here.
Oop, final chest.
Intermediate. I hate spiders.
Ah, this is an easy one.
No, like I hate spiders.
Take some screenshots
Take
here.
her down to put her in the corner, beat her up. Ignore the ads.
Let's make it hot. Celine, the final boss. Now, first part of this fight, nothing too big. You have to release a partner or something like that, get stuck in it. You're gonna keep on damaging this giant spider that seems to be Celine. Just gonna pull people in. And then down we go into the real fight. Well, almost a real fight. I mean, it almost seems too simple for a final boss, right? Well, it kind of is.
Take her in the corner.
Here she comes to save the day. This is the actual Celine.
We'll dodge away.
Yep. She pulls you in and then does the same bat thing that she did with the other guys.
Knocking this royalty. Or something like that.
Ignore the ads.
Now what we're doing here is using line of sight to bring everything into the corner here. So you don't have to chain everything in the room. She brings you in. You can take that. But this is one of the reasons you face it away from the group. See, it won't kill you as a tank. But your DPS will probably be hurting after having this. Move her back into the side like this there. You see how we're getting less ads? About an 11k hit. I probably don't even need to be using tripods on this. And if you're wondering, yeah, we are using a damaged DPS setup, tank setup. I don't know how our team died on that one, but okay.
You would be so nice if you thought oh, nuggets.
Oh, the healer here is giving some extra damage. Now again, the real challenge in this fight is the ads. Line of sighting is one of the best ways to manage them. Having your make sure your group does take them out. You can see you have plenty of time to get out of Celine's if you really need to. Oh shit! Well, and that shows you what we get hit with if we don't block. That primal spear can hit you kind of hard if you don't block it.
Look at the visage.
I got myself a little too cocksure on that one and didn't block the last hit. Just trying to bash him down.
You mages are as treasonous as your scent is foul. We had an agreement.
You made a deal with the guild, not with me. Your soul will make me one of the most powerful mages in the guild.
And he's gonna go off and do his evil work, and we'll probably never see him again because they never completed the quest here. But this was a fun dungeon here. Now, just to go over some of the things here that you can get out of this dungeon. Celine's. Ooh, we got a Divine's Medium. That's good for a night play. This is, again, stamina, and then direct melee damage, 15% to call Primal Spirit. That does 14k damage physical. This is why it's used in PvP so much. It does have a delay to it, and you can dodge roll and get out of it, but typically, if they stun you, you're going to take the damage from that. Durox Bane, health recovery, health taken. When you take damage, you apply minor defile to the attacker for 10 seconds, reducing the healing received and the health recovery by 30%. This is going to happen every 1 second. Good to try going against a Templar that's using biting jabs and only biting jabs, but not great in general. Warlock. Magic recovery, magica recovery, and when you cast an ability on 33%, you can restore 8,686 magicka, affecting her over 1 minute. Not bad bursting up your magicka with this. This used to be a meta way back in the day. Currently, not so much. Hircines, stamina recovery, maximum stamina and stamina recovery. And then increase your stamina recovery by 12% for you and 11 other group members in 28 meters of you. This was an okay idea, kind of like Eben or Worm Cult, but just never really took off. If they made this so it was reducing stamina abilities or giving stamina abilities more damage, might have had something. Or if they simply made the stamina recovery, I don't know, 30%, 40%, maybe it would have been something meta for trials, but it just isn't at this point here. Jolting, and all this other good stuff here we got from the other dungeons. So, again, guys, that is the end of our AD tour of dungeons, ending in Celine's Web. You see us next, probably over in, let's say DC territory, going through some of those dungeons, and eventually EP, and then we'll also do some more of the DLC dungeons as well, so you guys can get it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead, put it down below. Enjoy. DC hype. I know. Hey, Nathan. Nathan over on Mixer. I know, I'm a small channel on Mixer right now. Mixer doesn't have a whole lot of people doing Elder Scrolls Online in general. Kind of weird. Also, folks in chat in general, if you stick around for some of these dungeon things, you're gonna be seeing we're gonna be seeing a few more strats coming out onto the channel. Okay, repaired that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and sell all this. That's actually good. Gotta put that in the bank. Okay.
Ah, yes, very interesting.
Hey, Butler. How do you do the third boss in Falkreath? Well, Butler, there's a YouTube channel out there. I believe the user's name is Hero of None, and he has a video on his site that explains the third boss and actually all the bosses that are on there. And actually, like, he clipped the video so you could actually go and just look at the boss fights instead of watching the entire dungeon fight. Very interesting stuff. Again, that's like, what is it? Let's see. youtube.com/HEROOFNONE. He sends a bit of sass. Just a tiny bit of sass. And not the Swedish side of CSS.
What around?
Hey, we better sass there, eh?
Yeah, but like I said, we're gonna go over a few more methods and cheese methods here. If you guys have any questions about dungeons as well, I can address it inside some of these here. We also have the weekly stuff here, which I've kind of put on hold while we're going through some of these dungeons. But I'll try getting out some. I'll try getting out one or two more. First impression of that boss was the lines of fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay, the big Minotaur. The only thing you have to really worry about on that is the tank's job. The tank's job on that is to sit on top of the fissures and make sure the fissure damage doesn't go to everyone in the group. Secondly, somebody has to CC the Scarab when he's trying to do a fireball. Don't CC him otherwise. DPS the Scarab down. DPS down the Stone Atronachs. And then get out of the circle when he throws the hammer. Everything else is just, you could do, I don't know, 10k DPS and beat that boss as long as you're killing those other items fast enough. 10k is probably too slow, but still, you get what I'm saying. You haven't gotten to that fight. Okay, you're talking about the one before it with the Stone Atronachs? If you're talking about the Stone Atronach one, where he has the Stone Atronachs all throughout the room, focus the Stone Atronachs and then just put damage on the boss as you go through. The tank has to taunt the boss and then run around the room. There's no way to take those out. No way to purge it. The only thing you can do is use shield absorb to take out some of the damage from the initial hits. Again, tanks. The tank's jobs in these new dungeons is more important than ever. Almost every boss that you deal with has something where the tank has to know the mechanics to it to get through it. The bunch of ads that one-shot. We're talking about... Are we talking Bloodroot or are we talking Falkwraith? Oh, Falkwraith. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we have the boss one for that one. Yeah, that you should have like corrected me when I was talking about Bloodroot. God damn it. Okay, you had the siege, you had the mammoth. The one shot and oh, the Bone Colossus guy. Okay, yeah, he's easy.
Bone Colossus guy, siege, mammoth, Bone Colossus guy.
But it requires coordination. Okay, first thing. Tank has to maintain the areas that you're going in. He can't stand in an area that he's going to get knocked himself back into the gust and get himself killed. Secondly, the enemy bosses there that you kill on the first, you're going to have to kill them again at 50%. Take out the archer first, then the two-hander, then the caster. You have to have good DPS for those guys. Now, if you're getting too many ads, too many skeleton ads, that means you have players that are running into the ghosts and making them spawn. If you don't run into the ghosts, you don't have that. Now, if you're getting too many ghosts, you don't have enough DPS. You need to raise your DPS meter on that. Yeah, if you get overwhelmed and your party has a magic casters, you're going to have to drop Destro ultimates. But yeah, if you're getting the ads, that's because you're running into the ghost, and the ghosts keep on spawning the skeletons. Why does it seem like stamina DK tanks are viable at max level compared to other summoner tanks like Templar tank? They're not really. Well, okay, I'll put it this way. DKs have a great utility to them, to be able to stay up longer and self-heal than a lot of the other classes. Templars and Wardens, though, have good abilities as well. Nightblades do too. Sorks probably not, but you take a look at Sorks, they're the best in DPS for both PvE and PvP, have the best mobility, and a lot of other things going for them. So Sorks are kind of the lowest at the totem pole for tanks, but they're higher in the other areas in a lot of cases. But the stamina tank, pretty good. Magicka tanks work out pretty good for DKs too. Warden, you probably go Magicka tank and do alright. Templar tanks are actually not bad after the Morrowind patch, and they changed some of the stuff down around with shards. You can actually get synergy. You can actually get stamina back for your Templar if somebody synergizes on your shards. That's kind of big. And Templars aren't too bad either, but it's just the fact that DKs have so much just self-healing, raises up their stats, and the amount of like stats you're giving back every time you use an ultimate makes it so they're just a good class in general. A Templar tank I think is pretty good as well, and a Templar tank can actually double roll as a healer at the same time if they choose to. The thing is, though, that you're probably going to have to rely on your group giving you stamina in the various methods there and more resources to keep your group up. That's kind of where the DK excels, because they're just kind of self-sufficient versus the Templar, which really does rely on a group to help it out.
Shit.
You took a look at Stam tanks, and I took a Stam Sork to vet trials. Yeah, but Stam Sorks, okay, I'll put it this way. Any tank can do anything in this game. Any class. Any content. They can do it. The question is, are you going to min-max it so you could do the highest amount of damage and the highest amount of, you know, synergies, etc. with your group to get top max level times inside trials? Sorks probably don't have that. You take a look at a tank, and what the role is first holding aggro, leading things around. Again, heroofnone.com. You can take a look at my write-up on PvE tanks, what your guidelines on what you need to do are. But once you finish that off, you have DPS roles, you have debuff roles, you have buff roles to a tank. DKs can go ahead and use Warhorn, other abilities like that. They can reduce armor, you know, build ultimate, keep on, you know, keep ultimate generation going pretty well. Sorks, on the other hand, they most likely wouldn't use that. They probably use other ultimates instead and wouldn't synergize as well with the group. Okay, and you'd also take a look at other abilities that we have in it. We have things in Draconic, not Draconic, Earth and Heart line here. Mountain Blessings, which give minor brutality on top of it. You get you get stamina back with the Earth and Heart abilities. Looking for that other one here. Vault Armor, which is an easy Magicka use here. You also have health recovery if you choose to do those as well. And it can also increase the amount of block damage you block as well. Spell resistance is high. Burning Heart to increase the healing received. Use your Barrier ultimate. Well, see, in Trials, typically you wouldn't use Barrier, you'd use Aggressive Warhorn. And the reason you'd use Aggressive Warhorn is because when you raise up Magicka and Stamina, that gives extra damage. Then you're getting Minor Toughness to increase max health by 10% for 30%. Then you're also giving Major Force to all your party right there. That's why most people use Aggressive Warhorn. Why do you use dual wield as secondary? Because this is a DPS tank build for dungeons. I do not recommend you use this. Do not use this build at any point for trials. Trials, you probably get your ass handed to you. Not enough health in this build and all that other stuff. But this one here, I use because I do DPS while I'm in dungeons. Because I can't really guarantee that the DPS I get through pugs is going to be sufficient. And I could absolutely like do a standard tank build inside dungeons and get through it. It would just take a lot longer. I know, but I can't sustain Warhorn on a regular basis. Stamina Sorks is bad. I know, Butler, and that's why I'm saying Stamina Sorks. Again, it's not saying that they're bad at any. Well, I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be patting you on the back and saying you're wrong for using a Stamina Sork. I'm just saying that if you take a look at min-maxers, there's a reason they use the DK, and part of it is because of the synergies that it has just to raise up stats, give it that much more. I think, though, that the only other class that can really compete at this point is a Templar. And the reason the Templar can compete is because it can double roll. It can do tank and healer on top of things. But kind of maybe not for most trials, and I think I'd have to see a min-maxer break that meta before I could say that for assurance. You know, like there's stuff out there that I know is like currently the meta is changing a little bit, but you never see it, you never hear about it until somebody puts a video out about it. Anyways, guys, it's 12:30 at night. I'm gonna be heading out. I know it's a little early for the stream here, but the problem is I do have a little daughter upstairs and a young son, and my wife is out working nights now. So during the time frame here, I'm just trying to make sure she's not crying and all that stuff. I'm going to try getting myself some sleep, resting, all that other good stuff. Thank you, everyone, for watching me on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. I hope you guys enjoy as well. I apologize for folks on Mixer as well that are feeling kind of lonely because no one else is in there. Also, who did I miss here? Has Six Fingers, thanks for the follow as well. Alex Man earlier, thanks for the follow. And Melee Mo, thanks for the subscription on YouTube. Yes, guys. And also, if you take a look down below, you have my YouTube links, my Mixer links, my Twitch links. They should all be down there. But YouTube in particular, we're taking all these dungeon runs that we're running. I'm clipping out at least the boss fights, at least the good parts of the boss fights, so you guys can have a reference on how to do some of these dungeons and get some of the commentary behind it. I know that a lot of the stuff that's out there is old. I'm trying to work it out, so it's going to be a much more up-to-date. It's going to be a task, but hey, we got through all the AD stuff here. I'm trying to release a video a day with some of this as well, so you can take a look at that. It's a rough cut. Hopefully it's entertaining, though. Hopefully it's entertaining tonight. And hopefully I get this headset fixed so it doesn't cut out and people can't understand what the hell's going on. After stream, enjoy either Exec CS, who's playing some Black Desert Online, Kazuma Shep, who's doing some ESO, and Beer Bond Jen, I think it's on my auto hosting. He's doing some creative, he's doing some drawing. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Game tomorrow will probably be Shantae, and hey, if you've been looking to actually see my face, I show it on stream on Sundays, okay? Have a good night, guys. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your Memorial Day in the meantime. Actually, no, not Memorial Day. Labor Day. Sorry, Labor Day. Anyways, have a good weekend.